You will never complain of stunted growth again. With this strong recipe, when you use it only once a month, and I said once a month, your hair is quite strengthened. It does not break off. It retains all its length. If you don't want to complain anymore of stunted hair growth, child, keep on watching, because you don't want your hair to be like this. You want it to be like this. Are you ready? Let's go. I am telling you right now, you will never complain of stunted hair growth again after using this particular recipe. You're gonna need henna, you're gonna need coconut milk, you're going to need cactus, you're gonna need hair butter. You are going to need these ingredients to make your strongest moisturizing henna mask for hair growth. Now, henna is known to strengthen your hair. If you are serious of retaining length, start using henna. If you know Curly Proverbs, comment down below. She actually talks about that henna is one of the powders that grew her hair, like that actually helped her to retain a lot of length, because when you use henna on a consistent basis, your hair is strengthened. It does not break easily because it's so strengthened by the henna. All right, so we're gonna use some coconut milk. Now, when you watch her video, she actually talks about using coconut milk, using these powders, because it's good for moisture, especially when you're using Ayurvedic powders. I'm not gonna lie to you, you really need to up your game with the moisture. Now, cactus is known for moisturizing the hair, so that's why I chose to use cactus. If you have aloe vera, you can also use that, but cactus is number one. If you have cactus, please use the cactus chard, because it's number one. You will never complain about stunted hair growth again when you use henna once every month, or even once every 2 months, because you don't want to do it like more often with the henna, because it's very, very strengthening. Okay, so yes, this is the cactus that we, as you can see, super moisturizing. I have a lot of videos of cactus on my channel. If you want to see them, I'll link them below. Now, you're gonna take the henna. Now I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of the henna, and I'm going to put that in the glass, in the metal bowl. Now, the bowl doesn't really matter whether you use a glass or a plastic, because I normally hear people say, oh, use the plastic one, don't use the metal. It doesn't really matter, you guys. It's still henna, right? So I'm going to be putting a little bit of hot water, because hot water helps the powders to release its nutrients. Very, very important to do that. If you use cold water, it does not do anything to the powder, so you need to use maybe warm to hot water. This is shea butter, melted shea butter. Melted shea butter is going to help with the moisture as well. So make sure, as I've said, if you are using Ayurvedic powders, make sure you're using butter, make sure you're using aloe vera, make sure you're using or cactus if you have it. Now, I'm also going to be adding glycerin. Now, this is the bomb to this mask, this henna mask. You need to add in glycerin because it also helps with softening the hair. It's a humectant. It draws in moisture from the environment, so you need to add that in. But if you don't have the glycerin, just use any kind of oil of choice. I would recommend coconut oil, because it actually penetrates in the hair. Now, I'm going to be adding the cactus gel now into the henna. You guys, this is the most exciting part. This was one of the best treatments I've ever done, you guys. Honestly, I have a lot of treatments on this channel, but this one I think it's number one. I love it. Look at how it's looking, like the jelly like this. Never use henna if you're not going to be adding aloe vera or cactus, okay? Because you need that moisture in the treatment. So this is what it's going to look like. You guys, it was super moisturizing and it's very strengthening. Now, it will be your last time of complaining that you can't retain length or you have stunted growth. You won't be able to say that. So I'm going to be closing it, and I'm going to leave it to actually, release the loss and dye, because it's very important. So this is after washing out the hibiscus that I did. Check in the video that I did yesterday, the hibiscus and the moringa, I washed it out. So now it's time for me to apply the henna mask on my natural hair. You guys, let me tell you, I have used Ayurvedic powders before, and I know what they can do. I used to use henna back then, and my hair grew so much thicker, like the volume was there. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been there before. If you continuously use this henna, you will see what I'm talking. Your hair will grow non-stop. You'll be able to retain all the length. You will never complain of stunted growth again after using henna mask. I'm telling you right now. This is what grew Kelly Proverb's hair. And I also saw a video that she did on the oil that grew her hair. It had henna in it. You guys, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. I've been on this for the longest, okay? When I left Ayurvedic powders, my hair was damaged. It was thinning. It was breaking. So I'm just going back to Ayurvedic strengthening treatments because, child, I need that strength back to my hair. All right, now if you have used henna before, I want you to comment down below and say I've used henna, and let me know what you mixed it up with. Maybe I can also learn a few things from you. I'm still using my hibiscus spray. This spray is everything. I mean, it's literally everything. It is amazing. It is amazing. Hibiscus is amazing. So I'm still using it on my scalp and my hair. And as I've told you before, now I'm going to tell you something right now. When I apply this henna on my hair, I stay with it for 4 hours. Okay? 4 solid hours. Then after 4 hours, I wash it out and then I deep condition, because the henna, it will strengthen your hair, and at the same time it will leave your hair a little bit on the drier side. So you don't want the effects of dryness on your hair. So I ended up deep condition, using a moisturizing deep conditioner on my hair after using the henna mask. You guys, when you follow these steps, I'm telling you, your hair will be extremely moisturized. You will not be getting, like dry hair. So way back when I used to use Ayurveda, I wouldn't do that. When I just use my henna, I would just maybe apply a moisturizing deep conditioner or a moisturizing leave-in conditioner, apply it on my oil, and then that's it. You must never do that. You must always make sure that you're following up with the moisturizing deep conditioner. Sit under a wooded dry and bring back the moisture. You need to do that so that your hair is not dry. You want your hair to be soft when using these powders. So using Ayurvedic, it's another thing. Mixing it properly is another thing, because if you don't know how to mix it properly, you are actually going to get yourself a setback again. Okay, we are not trying to get setbacks here. We are trying to grow our hair. That's why I'm mixing it up with cactus, with glycerin, with butter, so that my hair is moisturized. Now, the other thing that I will tell you about these Ayurvedic powders, they need consistency. Your hair will not just thicken just in one day of using it. Yes, I know that henna, sometimes when you use it, it can strengthen your hair within one day. I know that for sure. You will feel so much strength within your hair within one day, you guys. I'm not even kidding, because you are supposed to stay with it for 4 hours when you apply it, and then you wash it out after 4 hours. So yes, you can get, you can get thicker hair in just 24 hours, I'm telling you. But it's not an overnight thing. You have to continuously embark on this Ayurvedic challenge. And I also think that henna is not supposed to be used like every once a week, because it's very, very strengthening. Sometimes you can even do it maybe once in every 2 weeks or once every 3 months. Not that often, because it's very, very strengthening. So I would recommend you once every 2 months and see how you go, or you can do once every month and see how you go as well. It's just the same with protein. Just find what your hair loves. If your hair is not too dry after using it, you just see how your hair goes when you do it once every month or once every 2 months. But yes, I'm really loving this, and I'm loving my hair. It's really responding well to these treatments. I can see like my ends are very moisturized. The curls are really popping. My ends are the driest. They are always dry, but now I feel like they are so soft and moisturized. They're always curly. So yes, I'm just applying more to the ends of the hair. So I'm just going to be staying with this for 4 hours, and I wash it out after 4 hours, and then I deep condition with my moisturizing deep conditioner. That is what I'm going to do. Yes, so that's about it, guys. If you have watched to the end and you have enjoyed today's video, I want you to comment down below and say, I've washed to the... I'm telling you, your hair will never be stunted again when you use henna mask on a consistent basis. You will never complain that you have stunted growth. I'm telling you, right? You are going to break that growth plateau, that hair growth plateau. Look at this. I want to show you something. Look at this hair strand. I put in my henna. I'm going to put more. You're gonna see my ends. You guys, this Ayurvedic treatment. Look at look at my ends. Look at that. Honestly. Hi, my ends are always dry. So when I tell you that these powders work, I'm not even joking.